proud of our team, but as we said from the start, in the early on of getting this job, that we weren't going to come into games like this just to compete. We're going to play to win. We battled extremely well, put the game exactly where we wanted it to be. An opportunity to win in the fourth quarter. Gave up some big plays and didn't make enough ourselves. And obviously the story also of the game would be too many penalties that really truly didn't give us the chance that we would have needed in a game like this. So credit Penn State, but also proud of this group and where we've taken a step to put ourselves in a position heading into game 3.
Lance, 7 false starts and 3 shot blocks. What,
Yeah,
you think it was noise, weather?
Mark, you were there. You saw a lot of what it was probably louder in practice than it was sometimes in the game at times there. So it's my responsibility to make sure they're ready for that. Chop blocks, you don't cut in practice, start cutting. It's communication. It's nothing intentional. We don't teach that. It's not what we're about. So again, at this point, it needs to be corrected and corrected soon. Well, before the game and during the week is a couple different things. One is that for us to put this where we want it to be, it's got to be consistent. It's got to be every day. You've got to come out every day and be willing to work and push yourself to get better, compete and practice, do all those things, and you've got to be ready to turn it on every day to do that. Today it's just about a great opportunity again to match it and put all that work, all that preparation to work in a stage like this. And I thought we did a lot of good things. I've had my butt kicked plenty of times though across the 30 years of doing this though. So it's not about it's one of those things. So it's not different from it's boring, but there's a process to prepare and compete, and that's what it's going to be. And we're going to do everything we can that we stay the course with it.
What do you think happened on the punt return to cause their first score?
And it's they did an excellent job of holding up. They did a great job. There's things that we've got to get better at, getting off blocks and doing things. We're pretending. I don't know for sure if we're transitioning fast enough. That'll be something that'll I'll have a better answer for you early in the week.
They almost blocked the first one, and then it seemed like they were going after.
Yeah.
They were bunching in.
Yep.
I mean, did you consider was there a chance maybe to just throw it?
Yes.
Somebody out there and throw it.
Yes, there was. That was definitely worked on. We just time it. Asking your punter to throw a ball in the rain and he doesn't do it all the time and all that. And to a defensive back who doesn't catch balls all the time. Again, if that's on me, it's on me. But yeah, we were about to go to it, and I just didn't feel it. Again, heading into the fourth quarter, I don't know if that was did we really need to do that yet? And it's a decision I made.
Or was it?
They didn't play the helmet today. They played the guys in the helmet. That's
right.
The last thing I said before we got on the bus. Didn't I? Yeah. That's the last thing I said.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So this wasn't like Serena Williams going down yesterday, or?
Well, no. But again, they've done a lot in this program to give themselves a tradition. We're working on building a tradition. Okay, but at the same time, it's about who's in the helmets at this particular time.
Joe, what did you think of their two defensive tackles are, probably both going to be in the NFL in a couple of years? Just what did you think of those two guys?
I thought they were very good. And that's probably an understatement. I think they did a great job, and they're relentless. I watched them on film all week, and they get after guys. And they got after us a little bit today, but I thought our center and 2 guards did a great job on the inside. I didn't really get hit that much, so it was a comfortable day for me.
The interception that Zettel was really quick in it. What was your view?
It was a screen play, and I've got to get the ball above his arm. I mean, that's completely on me.
Did you think, Lance, that somebody held up on that play? Or?
No, I tried to call timeout. I looked at there was 2 seconds left. I called timeout. He said, and I said timeout. I looked, ball was snapped, so it was too late. So I was trying to get a timeout. Yeah, there was, they probably wore us down a little bit. They did, but yeah, but again, guys, I mean, I'll talk more, is that we talked about making it, get the game in the second half, make it close in the fourth quarter, and anything can happen. But unfortunately, the start of the fourth quarter, we didn't quite answer the way we needed to.
Okay, Z, you're hanging in there defensively. It's a close game. You guys have done a pretty good job in shutting down their running game, and then all of a sudden, late in the third quarter, they bring 26 in, and he's kind of a quick little guy. How much did that change things for you, and was that a little bit of a jolt for you guys defensively because he was such a different style than the starter was?
I actually know the guy very well, so I know he's a very talented player. But without watching film, I can't exactly say, what went wrong exactly. But as of right now, I can just give the guy credit for just running well. He did a good job of, adjusting in the second half to the way we were defending them. So.
What's the connection? Yeah.
How do I know? He's from the same area as me.